Pam Hess, has the sending of 20,000 additional troops gotten a fair hearing in the media, or has it gotten caught up in this wrenching, emotional debate about whether the war itself was a mistake?
I think it's gotten caught up about it, and the debate about it is actually all wrong. What reporters know, and what Martha says, is that 20,000 really isn't that big a jump. We're at 132,000 right now. It's going to put us even less than we had in going across the line. But what we're not asking is actually the central question. We're getting distracted by the shiny political knife fight. What we need to be asking is, what happens if we lose? And no one will answer that question. If we lose, how are we going to mitigate the consequences of this? It's so much easier for us to cover this as a political horse race. It's on the cover of the New York Times today, what this means for the '08 election. But we're not asking the central national security question, because it seems that if, as a reporter, you do ask the national security question, all of a sudden you're carrying Bush's water. There are national security questions at stake, and we're ignoring them, and the country is getting screwed. So it's that we finally have an invigorated opposition. Now there is finally stuff to write that's against the president, and that's what we do. I mean, we reflect what's going on the Hill. But the problem that I think here is that there are two kinds of stories about Iraq. There's the accountability story, which we're all obsessed with covering, and the president's even added some fuel to the fire by admitting that he made a mistake, although not delineating what those mistakes are. But then there is the success stories. We're not writing those. We're not asking those hard questions. We're only talking about accountability. And again, it's the country that's paying. Bush is leaving in 2 years, but we are still going to be in Iraq. We need to figure out a way to make this work.